Having a responsibility for being apart from commercial banks, the Development Bank of Mongolia has granted loans to 2.56 trillion tugrek since its establishment in 2011, said an executive director of the Development Bank of Mongolia, Mr. Munkbat, at a Thai free meeting. The Development Bank of Mongolia is considered as one of the some 500 developmental banks around the world, and the Development Bank of Mongolia held very first time its open meeting after a long time silence in difficult time of the country's economy. Some people said it was a social order. Until today, the Development Bank of Mongolia has made financing for 22 projects, and some of these projects have started to repay the loans, Mr. Munkvat noted, with a key purpose to back the national economic growth and finance the development. The Development Bank of Mongolia is successfully developing through its classic standards, he said, adding that the bank's authorized capital has doubled, reaching 50 billion tugreks. By the previous year, the Development Bank of Mongolia's pre-tax profit reached 35 billion tugreks. Therefore, the bank has become able to carry out its activities without taking subsidies from the state, Mr. Munkvat said. As of today, the bank has a financial resource of 1.83 trillion tugreks, and loans of 1 trillion tugreks will be given through commercial banks to projects focusing on the import substitution industries and augmenting the export, he said. The Development Bank of Mongolia's basic capital is 169.3 billion tugreks, and any violations were not determined in the bank after conducting an audit examination last year.